seeing this, it's probably because you're on my Instagram and you already know me. But in case, I don't expect this to blow up, and I kind of don't want it to because it's a little embarrassing, but in case it does, my name is Brooke Edgington. And let me start by saying that heartbreak is a weird thing. I feel like it can make you or break you or both. And in the past, I just let it break me. I don't think I've ever had a heartbreak make me, if that makes sense. So like, make me as in, like, you know how people get heartbroken and then they switch to healthy habits, and that does not smell like acetone. This is not taking my nail polish off. 1 second. Nothing's going to take my nail polish off. This might. So, you know how people switch to healthy habits, and the breakup makes them, and they come out so much stronger than they started. So for me, after a breakup, I usually cry for a very long time, and then I binge eat, and what else do I do? Cry. Oh, and then I also try to move on very, very quickly because I don't like being alone. We're being honest here. I don't like being alone. And so I just jump from person to person, guy to guy. And, you know, I'm not quiet about it. And it sucks. It sucks because, like, I see my exes and, you know, they're all happy with their significant other. And it's like, if I'm alone, why can't they be alone? That's how I used to think. If I'm alone and unhappy, why can't they be alone and unhappy? And that's pretty sad. I don't like thinking like that. So, my most recent heartbreak, this guy and I were talking for 4 months because he kept telling me he wasn't sure if he wanted a relationship, and I finally had enough. He wasn't good at communicating, so I had him come over, and I said, you know, you don't talk to me about what's wrong, you don't tell me what's going on. And he was like, I just don't know if I'll ever be ready for a relationship, and like, I feel like we could be something great, but I don't want to hurt you. And I said, okay. And he was like, that's it? And I said, yeah. I said, okay. That's it. We can go our separate ways. And he was like, well, can we still be friends? And I said, yeah, sure. Like, that's fine. I still wish the best for you and your journey. That was about a month ago. And I had been off of Facebook for a few months, and it was great. But I had some weekend events happen that I wanted to post on Facebook to try to find somebody. And me being me, I went to his account because I was like, oh, I wonder what he's up to. And he's in a relationship with somebody. So I was proud of myself because I didn't cry. And that's big for me because I'm a very emotional person and I cry a lot. No shame. This is not taking off. It took 4 minutes to get my thumb off. So anyway, I sent him a voice message on Snap, and I said, I'm really hurt, but I saw that you're in a relationship, and I hope it works out, and I hope that you're happy, and I wish nothing but the best for you. And then I deleted him off Snapchat, and I blocked his number, and I erased his number so I can't unblock him again. I am confused, but I asked myself, if you unblock him and you ask him for an explanation, is that going to hurt you or make you feel better? Are you going to cry or are you going to smile? And is it going to change the current situation? and set me back a few steps from where I'm at now. And that's not what I want. So it's not easy. I mean, it's easier said than done. You know, little things set me off. My problem is that I give everything that I have to people. When I'm invested in a relationship, I am wholeheartedly invested. And then I end up, you know, it doesn't work out and I end up broken and empty. You know, I do little things. Like, I would get him his favorite cookies or his favorite snacks, or I took him out on a date. Like, I did all of this stuff, and he bought me a Gatorade once. I know that I deserve better. I know that. So, that's why I'm determined that this breakup situation is going to make me. Instead of sitting on the couch eating, I'm going to be focusing on what I eat, working out, doing some self-help books, meditation books, because at the end of the day, my two children give me more love than anybody else could ever give me. And I understand that it's a different love. And sometimes I feel like I'm going to be single forever because of the love that my children give me. It's just, nobody will ever compare to that. You know what I mean? And I do believe that some people are meant to be alone forever. I don't think there's somebody for everybody. And, you know, it's not like I need to be married to have, you don't need to be married to have kids, but it's not like I need somebody to have kids with because I already have two. And, you know, the infant stage killed me. I don't know if I want any more kids ever. But, you know, they give me a love that can never be replaced. And sometimes I feel like maybe I'm just supposed to be alone forever. Like, I have my kids and that's it. I'm also scared of being cheated on. I've been cheated on a couple times before, and I just found out one time from 2 years ago. And I mean, when I'm by myself, I don't have to worry about that stuff. And I say this every time. But every time I say it, and then I go on a dating app, and I try to talk to somebody because I'm heartbroken and I don't want to be alone. I need to be alone. I did have dating apps, but I deleted them. I get bored. I don't want to talk. And, you know, I have so much going on. I go to school. I work full time. I have my kids. And on my days off, I'm helping them with school. So it's like, what time do I have? Right? But ever since 5th grade, maybe before then, I have been boy crazy. Literally boy crazy. I think I fantasize the idea of having a boyfriend and a relationship and being happy and whatnot. So maybe it was 4th grade. We had like this health class and we got to try different foods, and after you tried the food, you got to color a picture of it. So I think it was broccoli. It was green. So I colored the picture, and the boy that I liked sat across from me, and I don't know if I was trying to be funny, but I was like, hey, look at this. And I started licking the picture. If you don't know, he was impressed. Not really. I don't even remember what he did, but he was impressed. And then in 5th grade, you know, everybody has a boyfriend. They're not doing anything together. But I wrote a note to a boy that I liked. And it was one of those, will you be my boyfriend, circle yes or no? And I gave it to him. And he kept it for a few days. He did not answer me. And I was like, oh my gosh, he's actually thinking about it. Like, what? I'm going to have a boyfriend. And I thought about it. I fantasized it. And then on Valentine's Day, he gave me the note and circled no. So, yeah. Um, yeah. What a killer, huh? So, um, yeah, when I was 7, my kid's father and I went to the same church. We grew up together. We dated my 8th grade year. Into freshman year, we broke up. And then I had like maybe 3 or 4 boyfriends throughout high school. And then my senior year, my kid's father and I started dating again. And when I was 19, we had our first child, my son, who is my absolute world. And then when I was 20, we had my daughter, who is also my world. But it was a hard time. It was a really hard time. I struggled with postpartum depression with my daughter, and just things weren't good between him and I. And I ended up leaving him. We broke up. And after that, I was with a guy for a couple years who didn't want to be official, but he wanted me. Didn't talk to other people, but he didn't want to be official. And after the 2 years, as soon as we broke up, maybe like 2 months after, he was official with somebody. And that really broke me. We went through a lot together, and I just felt like, well, at first I compared myself to her. And I was like, she's skinnier than me. You know, she's blonde, she's young, she's this and that. And I hated her. I had never met her. I was mad. And that brought out an ugly side of me. And then I started dating somebody who was insane. Like, when I look back at it now, and his baby mama talked to me, he's insane, because he was telling her lies about me, and he was telling me lies about her, and it made an ugly situation between her and I. And after 6 months of dating, I told him I couldn't do it anymore, because like she would call him, and I thought she was this evil person, so it would give me anxiety. Like, his phone would ring, and I would start like physically shaking. And finally I told him, I was like, I can't do it anymore. And he did some weird stuff to me. Like, I would get mad, and he would like try to touch me, and I was like, no, don't touch me. And he wouldn't stop. So I didn't like that. And so then after him, there were a couple more guys. I jumped from person to person because I don't want to be alone. And every time, like, it keeps taking pieces of me. And I'm so tired of just feeling so empty without somebody. I'm so tired of just being unhappy with myself. I think internally I'm happy with myself, but physically I hate myself. I look at pictures from high school and I'm like, wow, I wish I could be that again. And I don't want to do that anymore. I want to do that for myself. If I can do anything for myself, because I've given myself to so many people, I can do something for myself for once. I've deleted the dating apps. I'm watching what I eat, I'm exercising, and I'm focusing on who I want to be. And I think that's going to make me. I'm bettering my future. I'm bettering myself for not only me, but also my kids. And, you know, potentially a future person in my life, if that happens. And I've been saying this affirmation to myself every day. It is, I do not chase, I attract. What belongs to me will simply come to me. And I need to stop chasing people. I need to be the one who's not chased, but approached. Because I think that if it's meant to be, something will just happen. And if it doesn't, then it doesn't, you know? I say a lot. So anyway, so when I found out this last guy had a girlfriend, I obviously went to her profile, but this time I noticed growth in myself, because I don't hate her. I have no reason to hate her. I did not bash her. I did not tear her down, because women should not be tearing down other women. We need to be uplifting each other. And that's why I sent him the message, and I said that I really hope everything works out. Because if I had sent something hateful, and if I let her name stick in my head and repeated it and had her pictures engraved in my head, I'd go mad. It does nothing for me. Hating somebody does nothing for me. Being rude to somebody because they want somebody else does nothing for me. And that's fine. I honestly mean it when I told him. I honestly meant it when I told him that I hope he's happy and I hope it works out. I don't want to be an ugly person. I don't want to be an evil person. That's not who I am. So I am proud of myself for that growth. And, you know, I just keep telling myself that this is what was meant to be. You know? I am still confused, but, you know, it is what it is. I'm not here to change somebody's mind about me. And I was my authentic self. And if that's not what he wanted, that's okay. I'm not everybody's cup of tea, just like everybody's not my cup of tea. And that's okay. I don't like the way he went about it. But you can't expect everyone to be truthful and, you know, not everybody's gonna be like you. So, yeah. So today I made some chicken breast and some veggies and rice and black beans, and that's gonna be my lunch for a couple days. And my plan for tomorrow, I'm not really a morning person, but my plan is to wake up early and do some jump roping. I don't know what else, maybe some squats, something light, and then get ready for work and go to work. But today starts my journey of loving myself, and if I don't do it now, I feel like I'm never gonna do it. I just keep waiting for a sign like, okay, I'll know that I need to change myself when something big happens, but things keep happening and I just don't change myself, and I'm done with that, and this is it. This is me. I'm not happy with myself. I don't like my arms. I don't like anything physically about myself. I mean, I have a nice smile, but like weight-wise, I don't like any of it. So this is my new journey. And I'm very excited about it. I think that if I'm positive, then I will start enjoying the activities that I'm doing and not hate it, and just live my life like I should have been doing instead of focusing on other people. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I don't know, I might try to post every Sunday evening just to reflect on the week and any changes. I go to the doctor Wednesday, so I don't think there's going to be a lot of change. And if there's not, I don't know, like, I'm weird about sharing my weight because I share it and people are like, there's no way you weigh that much. But it's a fact. The last time I went to the doctor, I was 208 pounds, and I hate that. I remember going and I was 198 and I was like, okay, I'm going for it. I'm never going to be 200 or over, and here we are. You eat food and you gain weight and you don't work out, you're going to gain weight, Brooke. It is what it is at this point. So yeah, Tuesday we'll see, or Wednesday we'll see if anything's changed. If not, like, I'm not going to be surprised. I'm scared to go to the doctor because I feel like I keep letting her down. But then I'll have to go in a couple more months for my 3rd shot. So yeah, here we go. Every Sunday evening I will be posting. Thanks if you made it through this 20 minutes.